So you are one of the world's greatest warriors. You do not need to fight with weapons. The way that you fight back for humanity is with your mind. If this doesn't resonate, simply click off. So with the world being here, it's like you are in the process of creating your own utopia. You will be gifted things that will help enhance your life and other people's lives as well. So whoever is going to be around you will be automatically blessed and protected. And among this path, just know that you have the utmost protection available for anybody on this planet. Like you're one of the few that has an impenetrable shield, armor, and protection. And this is transferred onto your family as well. That's why I feel like your family, the people that you hold near and dear to your heart, they will go through their own issues and lessons, but overall, just know they will always be protected. You're being asked to get ready to receive because there is a portal that's currently opening up that will create changes and shifts in your world. I feel like people are trying to project negativity and bad luck onto you. This is you turning your back on all of the bad luck, on all of the negativity, but that doesn't mean it's not surrounding you. It just means you aren't participating in it. I feel like black magic, negativity, weaponry being sent your way energetically is something that you will never be able to escape. You will always meet people that will want to dominate you. They will want to make a point to crush you. People also think that you have some sort of God complex. It's not a God complex. It's because you know that God is within you, as within, so without. You're also being asked currently to cover your crown if you want to or if you can, because there is some sort of energetic interference. This may contribute to some sort of anxious mind. So if your thoughts start to get away from you or ahead of you, just know that there might be some sort of energetic manipulation going on, either to you specifically or it's happening to humanity altogether. Humanity is being influenced by things called archons, and archons are beings that are created through matter, through energy. It's not something that you can touch. It's an energy signature. It's a frequency that you cannot get rid of, because when there is light, darkness has to exist to balance out the scales. There is also some sort of shift that you might have been feeling, or you could feel it now. Within the last 2 weeks, there's something that's been changing, or the shifts feels different. It's because you are literally quantum jumping, or you're doing some sort of quantum leaps energetically, and it's shifting everything around you. People are going to start looking at you crazy. You're going to start to feel like you can't recognize anybody around you. Your own family might feel different to you. And just know, you just went through a portal. You just accumulated some sort of energy, and now you're in some new phase. Like I said, in this utopia, God's going to make sure that you have everything that you need, because you are the part of the people that are needed in order to create new earth, in order to create changes. That doesn't mean that your life's going to be peaceful all throughout. There is going to be times where you have to juggle things, where things are up and down, but you honestly have great karma. Like, you bring balance and justice into a lot of environments that you're into. I feel like you've also been tested throughout your life to see like how pure your heart is. And even in times when you could have overexerted your power or used your abilities against people, you didn't. And this is also what helped you level up and be crowned even further. So you're gonna live a comfortable life, and it's gonna piss people the F off, because they're going to feel like your life is just cake. You live in luxury. And trust me, you have earned this. Also, you're being asked to pay attention to what you eat, to make sure you have food in stock. This is like canned foods, emergency, like an emergency stock, because within the next 5 to 10 years, water is going to be the currency. You see all these data centers popping up. Those things are not data centers. Those are artificial intelligence centers that are meant to be there to control and keep an eye on humanity even further. It's not about data. It's about like restrictions. It's about them having surveillance on every corner of this freaking earth. So like I said, water is going to be currency. Make sure you always have water, extra gallons of water, those 5 gallon containers, fill them up and keep them in your house, because at some point you don't want to get caught off guard in the future. But like I said, you will always be comfortable. You will always be in luxury, and it doesn't matter what anybody sends your way. You will be protected. But with this capital gain, you're about to like get into a large amount of money, and this large amount of money is going to change your life and has the potential to change everything about you. When you receive this income, some of you will be called to move your body, to move and help certain people, or to just move physically in general. You're going to be sitting on a pile of gold. It doesn't have to be money or resources. It could be some sort of ability that you have that can reap you benefits. But whatever you're about to get is something that's extremely valuable. It's something that will give you a leg up. It's something that will separate you from everyone else. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to attract a lot of pick-me's. Pick me to be your friend. Pick me to be your partner. Pick me to be in your entourage. A lot of pick-me's is what you're about to attract, because people can feel that you're about to come up on something, some money, something that is going to change the game for you forever. Forever. You also will be called to explore more, to go outside more, to be spontaneous more. You're going to be having like intrusive thoughts of things that you should do, things that you probably never tried before. If you do attempt to engage in this, it could bring a new door to a new opportunity. But what I'm seeing is that you are so protected that regardless of what happens in the world, regardless of what destruction and chaos, those that are around you are going to be in your utopia. You're basically Noah's Ark. But think of the analogy of Noah's Ark. Noah was able to build something that helped save his entire family. Think of that analogy. That's literally you. With the abilities and the knowledge that you have, most people will not listen to you. I'm going to tell you straight up. They're going to think you're crazy. They're going to think you're out of your mind. They're going to think you're tinfoil hat. But the ones that do listen to the gems that you bring, to the ones that do understand that you are connected to something that's beyond this earth, their lives will be saved. Their lives will be able to grow and ascend, and they will not be able to be affected by whatever's going on with the system, because the system's trying to crack down super hard on humanity right now. Because you chosen ones, you guys that have been healing and doing the inner work and leading the earth to a higher consciousness, archons don't like that. They want to have full control of people in general. And how can they do that? With these data centers. They'll have access to every single corner of the planet that isn't rural, that has some sort of like, yeah, I just know the world is shifting, the world is changing. You're going to be fine. All you need to do is just maintain your path and keep doing what you've been doing all along, and making sure that you have some sort of emergency kit, emergency food, emergency water, so that you do not get caught off guard. Because whatever's going on within the world, there's a shift going on. Things are going to intensify, but you are protected at the end of the day. And when you're told to move, you move. When you're told to do something, and it's coming from your higher self, it's coming from that voice that you believe in, that voice that always protects you, you listen to what it tells you, because it could genuinely not just save your life, but everyone's life. Like I said, you're part of New Earth. You were like a god or a goddess from the past reincarnated, and you were reincarnated to help people within this lifetime awaken, and also play a part in helping human beings ascend in general. So yes, you are going to get black magic on you constantly. You might have a couple breaks here and there, maybe a week or two off where you feel completely fine, and then it's on to the next phase. Because the things that are trying to feed off of you, they are not human. They don't even have a physical body. It is a frequency.